Yo.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Good.
What's happening? What's happening?
Hey, I almost forgot. Hey, I almost forgot what we was doing.
Nah, you forgot we went live?
I did. Hey, I really did. I don't know. Hey, welcome to another episode of Awesome Dribble. What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy cold Sunday. It's cold outside.
It is. Hey, if y'all hear a little noise in the background, I am live from my auntie Cheetah house. She had a little birthday party, so if y'all hear a little noise in the background, that's my loud family being loud back there. I ain't got no sense.
There it is. Who birthday?
My auntie Cheetah, Elaine, aka Cheetah.
Happy birthday, Auntie.
Yeah.
AKA
Happy birthday, Auntie.
Everybody say happy birthday, Elaine.
Oh, thank you.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man.
Good.
So, what's going on?
Nothing,
Man.
Nothing but a lot of hate.
Oh, Lord. All right, a lot of hate there. A lot of hate.
Yeah.
Actually, man, I want to talk about that a little bit when we get to there. But how's you guys' Sunday been?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
My Sunday's been well, man. Like I say, been over here spending the Sunday with the family. Grandma just left. So Sunday's been great, man. Can't ask for a better Sunday.
There you go, Charles G.
Yeah. It was good, man. So had a little practice with our middle school finger mill boys for the ones that was there. Yeah. So trying to clean up some things. For the ones.
So you mean coaches working hard for the kids?
Yeah. Trying to figure out some things and make sure we develop kids and the team appropriately for the ones that was there.
And the team way.
In a team way. What's going on, Coach Core? Coach Black?
Coach Black, Coach T, what up?
What's up?
So, but it was good. It was a good day. So, kids, I think we got a step farther. Definitely got some more work to do with these young men. And we just going to keep grinding it out.
Well, I appreciate you, Coach.
Well, go ahead, Kenan. You ready? Go ahead.
Hey, just real quick, Coach Black, I shared it, man. He got the Making Dreams Coming True showcase coming back to Macon on March 9th. So he already got the date out there. It's going to be at Tapno. Only 80 slots available, man. So go ahead and tap in and get signed up for that. It's always a great event. He always brings out coaches, again, bringing them to the local area. So
I think
just a trip up.
I want to say Kyle Sandy also got an event. Kind of the same thing. March 17th at Gainesville High School. We got a spring showcase. Supposed to have some college coaches out there. So March 17th, Gainesville High School. Get signed for that as well. If you're looking for some events coming up and trying to get your recruitment going. Those are two great events that Coach Black and Kyle Sandy both put on.
So, never too early to start.
You want to jump start? I tell anybody if you want to jump start your recruitment, Core Black event is where you want to go. I always go back to Lil Wasted. Lil Wasted played in that event early. If I'm wrong, Wasted, if you watch it, correct me. I want to say he was about 7th, 8th grade, maybe 6th, when he first went to his first one. And the rest is history. Southern Hoops Report is also 7th. I appreciate it, Coach.
7th grade.
And like I say, Southern Hoop Report, they're putting out stuff.
What up, Cubby?
Speaking, they're doing their thing. Brad, what's up, brother? Brad is doing his thing. Brad's got to try out with his middle school in that area. EYA Sports, you might want to tap in with him. Yep, Chris Watkins made is the March 10th.
March the 10th for Chris Watkins, Southern Hoops Report.
So
Yeah.
parents, you have dates, and we actively are sharing all of those dates. So I mean, there's no reason, your kid can be slept on, as a lot of you like to say. Get them out to those camps, get them out to those showcases, and play in front of college coaches and all of that stuff. So just get them out there, and so they can be out there in front of college coaches, man.
Oh, definitely. Hey, so hey man, while we got some basketball folks checking us out and tuning in, I want to talk about the word hate for a little bit.
Mhm.
Right? I think it's a overused word in basketball circles. Right? Just from the standpoint of somebody doesn't agree with you, or if somebody thinks it could be, it's an opinion, right? If somebody has an opinion that doesn't go with your opinion, it doesn't necessarily mean that they hate on you. Right? If I'm competing against you, I'm strong to win that whatever competition we're in, right? I may not be your best friend. If I'm competing against you, it's my responsibility or my job to find your flaws, try to exploit them to get the win in a competitive atmosphere. Is it not? So does that mean I'm hating on you? Because I find those things.
I wouldn't say that. I would go on the record to say a joke. If you find somebody that's every time you turn around, somebody does agree with them, that they hating or whatever it may be, I think they're looking for attention. I think they're looking for an amen corner. I think they're looking for somebody to agree with them.
There you go, Brad.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just simple as that. I mean, because things might not work out in our program, and you go to another program. I'm gonna sit there and bash a kid, or go do what you gotta do. I mean, we ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right.
I mean, but it is what it is. People use that word hate loosely and a lot in various situations. But because somebody doesn't agree with your point or doesn't agree with what you got going on, that don't mean they hate you. You just have a difference of opinion.
Right. So, and like I said, just here lately, man. And I mean, you've always heard it, but here lately, it seems like more and more it's coming out. Oh, they're hating on me. Oh, I'm getting hated on. They don't want to see, How are people stopping you from reaching your goal when we just identified numerous platforms, numerous opportunities, all of these things to be able to get to the next level? And if there is a roadblock, let's find a way around it versus blaming and pointing the finger, right? So adversity. Nobody wants to go through adversity in basketball. Everybody wants everything the smooth way handed to them, bells and whistles. No, if it's any adversity, if anybody faces any adversity, wherever they face that adversity at, somebody's hating on them. Somebody don't want to let them live. Somebody don't want to let them shine. I think it's frustrating at times.
Well, me. Am I breaking up?
No, loud and clear.
Okay. All right. Well, you know me. I don't care about it one way or another. You can say I'm hating all you want to. I don't care. You don't say it to me no way. So, I mean, you can say I'm hating and all this, that, and the other. All right. Well, that's cool. Then that's fine. I mean, create your own lane then. But when you create your own lane, don't go calling these people in these tournaments saying, "Oh, why are they on the floor and why we ain't on the floor and why you have them on this, that, and the other."
So
if that's
here's the thing. This is the right when it's always hate when you underachieve. I agree. This is the thing I don't like, right? I'm gonna put it to you like this. So you have somebody reach out, blase, whatever. They're trying to get, connect, whatever. Word get back, blase. They done hit this person, talking about this, talking about that. It's like, all right, now these snakes in the grass are starting to reveal themselves. So nothing you did was nothing. None of that conversation was genuine. None of your actions was genuine. So I'm probably gonna cut you off, right? Because if it was genuine, we would have never got to this point, right? So, and here's the second part. Some of y'all got y'all kids around these people. So just as they were snakes with me, they probably snakes with you and your child. So just be wary. That's all I would say. And I'll leave it at that.
But here's something else, right? So when these things are going on and these people are around basketball people, right? You would hope or you would think that basketball people would kind of explain to them, I don't think that's really hate. Maybe it's this, that, and the third. Have a genuine conversation for them. But a lot of these basketball people want to attach themselves to people, so they're afraid to tell them the real, so they just go with it. They just go with whatever the story is. They just ride that all the way through. But if you're a basketball player, hold up, that ain't hate.
But that's the thing. They don't know.
Yeah.
They want to lead. They want to lead these kids and don't know. They don't know.
So that's the point. That's the part right there. The fact that you don't know is jokers. I almost said something else, but it's jokers out here that's real live trying to come through and backdoor because they don't know. They think the move is to backdoor you and go reach out to such and such. Hey man, it's a lot of relationships out here you don't know about.
True.
Well, that's why I am the way I am. I ain't dealing with a lot of them. I don't care for a lot of them. I don't deal with them. I don't deal with the people that I deal with, and keep it moving.
I want to know what y'all talking about. Sips red cups. Go on, say it.
Brad, it's across the board, man. It's just a lot of it's. I don't know, man. Brad, you know dealing.
Hey, listen, hey, Brad, you've been in the game a long time. You know how it is.
And sometimes you just get frustrated, so you just gotta figure it out, right? You gotta bring the conversation to everybody to make sure that you're not going crazy, right?
Hey, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Brad. I told these jokers a long time ago. I told them a long time, and they'll tell you. That's why I don't fool with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't be around everybody. I don't talk to half of these folks. Half of these people can't tell you I have a conversation with, and I'm not gonna have no conversation with them. I'm not. I'm not. That's just the way. I mean, it's just the way I am. And I told them because I learned a long time ago in this stuff is they're gonna laugh in your face and try to backdoor you right after they leave. They try to get all the information they can. They don't know how to do it, but they want to come ask you about it and come talk to you about it, and then try to sneak and geek their way, in the conversation. But I mean, you don't have the relationships.
Yeah.
When you're genuine, you have those relationships.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. For y'all that don't know me, I'm gonna give you some insight about me. Right? I'll talk to anybody. I really will.
Mm-hmm.
Do I trust anybody? No. Do I know what information to give you? Yep. I'm gonna give you exactly what I know I can trust you with. That's it. But I ain't gonna disrespect you.
You better than me. I
ain't gonna disrespect you. I'll speak, be cordial and all that. But I'm not going down that road with you. Don't get it twisted. I'm just letting you know. I'll have a conversation with you.
No, I listen. I told y'all a long time ago. I ain't talking to none of these jokers. I don't care what they do. I don't care where they go. But I can tell you this: don't come talking to me 4-5 years from now when you stuck and you want to make that phone call. I ain't answering. I ain't talking to you. I'm telling you right. I'm telling you right now, and that's the way I've been. I've always been like that. Now I'm continuing to be like that. So, y'all go do what you want to do. I ain't studying. Like like that song said, I ain't studying.
Hey, it's just it is what it is. Juke, what's up, man?
Juke,
Gabe, what's up? What up, Coach Gabe?
Waste, what's good, Waste?
Wasey, what's up?
Waste got them girls on the road. Him and Coach Coach T got them girls on the road.
Always, Brad. Always.
Yes,
I've seen it
sir.
happen so many times.
Yep.
Nope, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. Don't come around me because I'm not doing it. I don't
Yep.
care what you got going on.
Yep. Well, it said I don't, like I said, and not to go off on a tangent or start on a negative note or any of that type of stuff, but it's just frustrating, right? When you got that are genuinely trying to do things and to the best of their ability, right? And want to share information and want to help build the basketball community.
But you know what, KP? Here's the messed up part. Some of these folks are trusting their kids with these people. Listen to me. Some of these folks are trusting their kids with these people. One, they don't have a clue. They don't have the relationships, and they don't even know where to start. So they're trying to manipulate everything they can, trying to manipulate every situation to get a head start or jump start something that you can't jump start.
Right.
It won't happen. That's the sad part.
So yeah, that is the frustrating part. Like I said, it's the frustrating part. It's the frustrating part. When you think everybody's hating on you, you think nobody has your best interest. Everybody is in this trying to it ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, look, I'm gonna say this. It's 2024. Everybody needs to reevaluate their circle. Point blank, period.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Y'all ain't got to say it. It's too many people in the way. Y'all ain't got to say it. I'll say it. It's too many people in the way that don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. And you're bringing these kids along, and when they reach that peak, and they hit the high school level, and you ain't got a clue, what you gonna look them parents in the face and tell them then?
Mm-hmm.
Now the parents out there searching. Now you're gonna cause the kid to jump from team to team. Well, they ain't do such and such. We're gonna go over here. Oh well, over here they ain't doing this. Oh well, we just gonna go over there, and then they're gonna come back full circle again. Oh well, I should have did this. Oh well.
Adversity ain't bad, man.
Well, thing about it is if you don't know, ask somebody. I'm pretty sure if somebody don't know, they can ask somebody that knows, that can get in touch with somebody that knows. But
KP, what's that military saying? I ain't gotta know the answer. I just gotta know where to find it.
That's right.
And simple as that.
I ain't gotta know it. I just gotta know where to find it.
To go back,
if I know where to find it.
Reevaluate your circle.
That's it.
They ain't got to, because it's gonna come to a head. And when you find somebody, that it's always a problem in every situation that they go to. Every situation that they go to is always a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always somebody else's fault. And you might need to start looking yourself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But nevertheless, man,
man, I like that combo. Way to start the show, KP.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know, man. I just was.
Yeah.
It was. What the folks say.
All right, Brad. If devil advocate, if you're a parent that has had bad situations over and over, trusting people, how do you take the word of real when all you've seen was fakes?
You get wasted.
That reform tonight.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, bro. Like, nah, man. You just see it. Wasted. We just see it too much. We see it all the time.
Hey,
and that's why.
Yeah, let's go back to Brad's question. So that's a question.
Wait, what he said now?
How do you take the word of real?
Yeah.
When all you've seen was fake.
If you asking me, I ain't studying none of it. Don't even come around me. I'm sorry. I've said this since I've coached rec, football, basketball. I've always said it. Bad parent makes it bad for good kids.
Oh, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, I've always said that. I've always been a firm believer that bad parent makes it bad for good kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry for the kid, but I mean, parents one got to bring you to tournament, got to bring you to practice, got to handle all the big situation. Only thing you got to do is get out there and play.
Well, that's the truth, though.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna tell you. That's why I don't deal with them. I don't deal with nobody, but who I deal with, and within this basketball community, all these other jokers, I don't care nothing about. To be honest with you, sorry for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's more. I don't know. It's getting more interesting and interesting every go around. It seems like what we even talking about.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? What we talking about? And I guess people even understanding the difference between travel ball and school ball.
I mean, listen, I had a conversation with Coach Montgomery the other night when we played Eagles last.
Mm-hmm.
And we was talking about situations. I told him today's parents we are dealing with now the travel ball era of parents. Not all of them are bad, but when you deal with the travel ball type parents that don't care about winning or losing, only about if their kid are playing well or doing this, that, and the other. Any situation they leaving. So what you think the mindset of a kid gonna be? If you don't like because the coach getting on him or
right.
He's doing wrong, coach don't get him. Guess what he gonna do?
Yeah.
He go home and tell mom and dad, guess what they gonna do? They gone.
Yep.
They gone. That's what we deal. That's what we dealing with. And travel ball ain't bad. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's an era that we're dealing with now. And here it is. It's in high school basketball. It's in rec basketball. It's in travel basketball. I mean, it's in all of that.
Yeah. But it is different.
It is what it is. That's why I stay clear of all that stuff. I stay clear of all that stuff. Don't come talk to me about that. I don't want to hear nothing about your sob stories, or I don't want to hear nothing about none of that. No, I really don't. I ain't trying to be funny. I don't want to hear it, man. When I'm pretty sure you didn't been around to know right and wrong and the ins and outs, but I don't want to hear it. I just deal with people I deal with and keep it pushing. I think you made the statement. Earlier. Less is more.
Less is more.
Yeah.
More.
I think you made that statement earlier.
Yeah. Less is more. That can be applied to several things.
Right. We had them t-shirts on yesterday. Do more, say less. That's why I don't say nothing. I ain't got nothing to say to you. Just keep doing what we're doing. I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, it is what it is, ain't it?
Yeah, I prefer the blue collar worker any day of the week.
Yeah, man.
Come in, put his hard hat on it or her hard hat on and get to work and leave. Go home for the day. Ain't looking for no popularity contest. Ain't looking for no attention. Clock in, clock out. Give me that kid.
There it is. There it is. But we all chasing something.
Chase it on.
Yeah.
Y'all chase it on, man. I'm gonna just keep working with kids that want to work to get better. Anything else, I don't want all them stars, and all them stars come with problems. I want kids that's gonna be hard nosed and working. I don't want none of that.
Yeah, there's levels.
Right. Yeah, they can keep them stars, man. I like my kids knowing rank. No, I'm for real. My kids knowing rank. Because they develop that hunger. They want to prove.
Yeah, no, you got a point though, Ted.
They want to prove they want to prove that they deserve to be in a certain spot, or
right.
Whoever's in front of them, they want You know, y'all know we had them talks all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, kids that grind and
Hey,
you know
man,
them type kids.
give me that kid. I want that one.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Teddy.
Yeah, me too.
I agree. I want that one.
Yeah, I don't want no stars.
Oh,
Now I'll tell you this. Now, you can give me a kid with some stars that were good parents. Now, I ain't touching that. I ain't no fool now, but man, you know,
hey,
it
them
is what it is.
title parents hell.
Yeah, you can't deal with them. Don't come nowhere around. I can't deal with them.
Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, fellas, it was football games played today and yesterday. Did y'all teams win?
I mean, Brad, don't get me.
There it is.
Oh yeah,
Brad,
yeah.
Brad, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I ain't no fool now. A star player with good parents. That's something totally different than like you said, a parent coming in with that. Oh, my kid just this, that, and the other.
Right.
And you just coming in for him. You ain't coming in for team.
Right.
We a big business.
Just for the people, just in case the people that don't know EYA Sports and Brad has coached stars and developed stars. Just so y'all know.
And pros.
And pros.
On every level.
Yep. He's that guy. So this guy is well known in the basketball community and has a background to go with it. Just to let you know.
So Brad, I bet you right now, tonight after this show, I bet you get about 10 to 12 calls from the 478 area now.
Follows.
Watch what I tell you. You're gonna text me and say, well, you sure right. And let me know who it is. I'll tell you about him.
Hey, on another note, I got a question.
Come on with it.
Why am I the shortest on the string right now?
But because man, let me tell you something. I went to the doctor. Yeah, I went to the doctor Friday, and this is no lie.
I'm still short.
I grew an inch, bro. I am now literally 5'10".
That.
Huh?
What? You ain't. First of all, you ain't grow nothing.
I did. The doctor. I'm telling you, the doctor. You're right. You're right, Wason.
My chair is little. I need to put some telephone books on my chair.
Bro, I'm telling you, I went to the doctor, man. This is no lie. I am now 5'10", bro. You almost fainted. Bro, I'm telling you, I almost fainted, boy. When the doctor came in and said, "The coach, you 5'10". I said, 5'10", boy. I didn't grow.
Hey,
ask you about something.
We're gonna ask Boogie. If you 5'10".
What?
The story you just told. You said it with a straight face too.
Cam.
Real, bro.
Hey.
Juke, I did, bro. When that joke came in, they said, "Coach." Listen,
hey, Juke. I'm gonna tell you how much cap this is. That joker would have fainted and fell on the floor, and the doctor still would have said he was 5'10".
Listen, man, I'm telling you, I had the hiccups all last week, bro.
What's that?
You know what they say? You know when they say you had the hiccups, you're growing.
Was your knees hurting?
Yes, they say I had a little space in my mic. I had a little space. I had a little space between my joints.
Oh, buddy.
So, boy, they looked at that and got a little space in between my joints. So, hopefully, I can get the 6 foot.
Tat, let me find out you at practice putting that pre-wrap around your knees. Right.
Boy, I look like Michael Jordan, boy. When I got them knees wrapped up after practice.
Iced them up and everything.
Juke, what you laughing at, bro? I had the hiccups all last week, and then I went to the doctor. 5'10". Yeah. So.
And what was you before that appointment?
What
was you before that appointment?
Juke, Dude, I'm serious about that, bro.
Hey, straight face, Juke. You see it, right?
What?
Hey, you know what this story remind me of?
What?
Coming to America. When they was in the barbershop, and my man said, I walked around the corner, somebody hit me in the chest.
Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King hit him in the chest.
Yeah, he said, Dr. Martin Luther King. He said, oops, I thought you was somebody else.
Hiccup, I'm telling you, Juke, I had the hiccup bad, but I was drinking water still. Went to the doctor. Man, told the doctor, man, I'm having hiccups, man. I don't know what's going on. Joe got Joe. You know how you go in there and they measure whatever. Joe came back in there and said, man, coach, you 5'10". Nah, boy, I got woozy, boy.
See,
I'm
you
gonna went
woozy.
down. Yeah, I'm gonna went down, boy. I'm telling you now.
You 5'10". I'm 6'4". KP, you 6'7".
Listen,
not sitting here.
You might think I'm lying. And they thought I was lying. Me and Cam Perkins the same size. Five 10.
Hey man, new year, new tat.
All right, yeah, let's go. You know what,
Now,
brother?
new year talk.
I ain't gonna hate on him. I ain't gonna hate on him.
Yeah, so they y'all gonna hate on my height. Yeah, y'all do.
That man say he 5'10", he 5'10".
Hey, what did we say? Hating was a difference of agreeing, a difference of opinion, right?
Y'all hating on my height, bro. Man,
right,
I'm telling you, if you go on my Facebook page and look at it, and it's a picture of me and Cam standing beside each other, we the same height. And they took the picture straight up.
Straight up. Hey, Tat pushing. That means Tat pushed 6 foot. He might be 5'10", 3/4.
Bro, I got that space in my knees. They did an X-ray at Georgia Ortho. I'm in now.
And you was having to be at Georgia Ortho, huh?
Yeah.
Cam 5'5".
No, bro. Couldn't believe got some photos. I told y'all, man. Couldn't believe got photos. We the same height, bro. Tell me.
Cubby said he got some photos.
5'10". Yes. I'm gonna tell you too. I don't know what Cam mom got in them cookies, but they help him grow too. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Grow cookies. I gotta go get some.
They've been selling out too. They in high.
Hey, them cookies, they on point, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a chocolate chip cookie guy. So they A1.
Yes.
I ate some of them cookies, man, and I tell you, I had to get the ice on my knees.
Hey, Cubby, if you got this picture that Tad is talking about, can you send it to me, please?
Yeah, send it to him. You'll see.
So before we get to that part, we're gonna come back to that. But we do have a guest for you guys. We want to bring our guest on. We got Coach Hickson backstage. Let's bring him in.
Y'all funny.
Coach, what's up?
What's up?
Happy New Year, brother.
Coach Hickson.
Happy New Year. How you guys doing?
Good.
How you doing, man? We just sitting here listening to Tat talking about he's still growing.
Yeah, I heard that.
I went to the doctor, Coach.
They said you're 5'10".
See that? See, look what Coach T said. I'm at Coach T's shoulder now.
Oh man.
Oh
man.
Yeah, I'm at Coach T's shoulder.
Hey, hey, Charles, you get that? That you just got some. In this picture, so I just got a picture.
Yeah. Hold on.
And this looks like this at Northside. So that was what, last week?
No, that was Friday. After I left the doctor. I went to the doctor Friday. We had that game Friday.
Does it look? Huh? When y'all played Northside?
No, that picture I don't know what picture you got.
Hey, not a picture.
I don't know what picture.
That I don't know.
Man, Cubby was at a bad angle.
Well, let's see.
Cubby probably was sitting on the floor, bro.
Let's see what we got here.
Man, I bet Cubby took that picture sitting on the floor. He went
sitting on the floor.
Yeah, man. Because the camera got to be up. Oh, we're trying to tell him my height.
That is like you looking up to Cam right there.
Man, that's a bad angle, bro. That's a bad angle, man. And plus, I was just getting up, so I went all the way standing. And he got a froze.
Yeah.
Look like you
man,
about.
Y'all dirty, man.
Hey, the hair does add a couple inches.
Oh, thank you, Izzy.
I can speak from personal experience on that.
Yeah.
What? He's standing all the way up. He's been standing there for a minute.
No. I remember that picture. I remember doing that. I was just getting up. I wasn't standing up all the way. When I stood up all the way, we were looking eye to eye. I was looking up as I was coming up.
Oh man, boy.
Yeah, Cubby dirty, man. I told you Cubby was sitting down when he took that picture. I was just getting up.
Hey, Charles, you got the other
No. Oh,
you right, them knees. Yeah, them knees. Brad, you right, them knees got the space in them.
They got the best of you, huh?
Yeah,
oh no, there's
man.
one more. There's one more we got here.
Let's see if we can. Let's see about this one.
Maybe this is different.
Maybe this one will prove your case, Ted.
Yeah.
This one might prove your case. I don't know. Let's see.
They sure was trying to hate on my height. Like, no, hate, man. Speaking, man, we started out. They carried it on.
Dad, you know what they say? Dang, Jack.
Oh, I was behind him. I was behind the man. That picture went straight. We went side by side. Look at the shoulder.
Like right at the bottom of his neck. Right at the bottom of his neck.
Bro.
Drew said you went from being serious to telling lies. The lies.
Man, I'm behind that man. That we ain't even right now.
All right.
And plus, I had just got to tie my shoe. I had just tied my shoe. I remember that picture. I had just tied my shoe. I was coming up. Cubby snapped the picture. Cubby said, "Hey," and I looked up. And when I looked up, he was snapping the picture. No. He said, "What's up, brother?" Go to his. What's going on, man?
How y'all doing?
We doing all right.
Hey, Coach, tell us how the season's going.
It's going all right.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, Coach. Before you say anything, man, you got to introduce the man right. The man got a new job.
I'm tripping. We have special guests. Coach Hickson was at the high school level, has moved to the collegiate level at Emory University.
Mm-hmm.
Assistant coach coming to the stage. Give it up for our man. Now, what did it say? Number 2 in the programs, number 1 in our heart.
Yes, sir.
Coach Chadwick Hicks. Give it up, fellas.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Coach, what's up, man?
Yeah, how y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good.
Yeah, man, doing good, getting taller. That's about it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you see what Reggie said? Tack
Yeah,
out
man.
using than a politician. Oh, good. But yeah, Coach. So now we formally introduced you, man. First year over there, kind of, and back at your alma mater, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So tell us how the season been going, how you adjusting to being there and all those things.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of been up and down for the most part. We started off 8-1. We had hit like a little rough spot. We had lost like 4 out of our last 6 or so. So we won earlier today. So right now we're 11-5.
Okay.
2-3 in our conference. So
Right.
Hopefully we're back on the right track. We got 2 more games next weekend. Hopefully we can get both of those, and we'll be right back kind of where we want to be. Yeah, it's been great. I'm happy to be back. Learning a lot, getting to do some things I haven't been able to do. So it's been a really good experience so far.
There you go. Hey, so what I didn't know, but from talking to you, and we were kind of talking about you guys' schedule, travel. Have you guys been up to Rochester yet?
Yeah, we went up to Rochester the first weekend in January.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
How was the weather?
Terrible. Cold. But I mean, it's a really cool experience, right? You get to fly to all your conference games and all sorts of things. So it's cool for the kids. We actually flew into Buffalo and then had to take a bus to Rochester.
Right.
And then we got caught in that storm when we were leaving out, and so flight got delayed. Ended up flying into Charlotte, and then we had to catch a bus from Charlotte to Atlanta.
Okay, all right. So and then guys are kind of unique in that sense that you guys do fly and kind of move in a first class type of way, correct?
Yeah, I don't think there's any other Division III league that does it. There's a bunch of like Division I's, Division II's that don't either. It's a really, really cool experience and very unique. We get to go to some really cool cities and play basketball.
So coming from the high school, doing the high school thing, was coaching AAU, right? And kind of building relationships and helping kids trying to get to college. And now that you're at the college level, looking back, what are some things that you could tell AAU coaches and high school coaches to kind of help, you know what I mean, with their kids as far as trying to get a look at the college level?
Relationships, and you kind of touched on that. It's just really, really important to have relationships with coaches because we get so many emails and so many DMs and those kind of things, and folks are kind of gravitate towards people they know and trust, right? So if you have a relationship and a connection with someone, it's going to make it more likely that they look at your player versus just getting kind of an email or a text or something from someone that you don't know.
Yeah.
So, and even when you don't have players for that coach, I think it's important to start, trying to build that relationship so that when you do, it's not a cold call or anything like that. You all already have a relationship established already, so you can reach out to that person. That would be a big thing. I'd say another thing, as someone who has sent a bunch of emails and messages to college coaches over the years, I understand why college coaches don't respond to emails now. Because if you all saw some of the messages that I got, they are ridiculous, honestly. Right. And so I see why coaches don't respond to a lot of emails. Yeah. You gotta do your research, right? So for us, we're really high academic school. If you got a 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, like we can't do anything with that. So if you do your research beforehand, you can kind of see that, and then just honestly, you can save yourself some time and energy, and focus your efforts on contacting schools that are better academic fits. Right. Just little stuff like that we get all the time. The kid could be really good, but like we can't get you admitted to school, so there's really nothing that we can do on our end.
Yeah,
just like little stuff like that.
Yeah. Now let me kind of flip the question a little bit and just go to now. What is a message for the kids, all right, that are trying to get to that level? If you go and making sure that you're doing your work and school work as well as your basketball work and all of those things, but when you get there, now you're at a different level and expectations are level. What can kids do now, right, to prepare themselves for that as well?
Yeah, and like you said, it's just a different level. I would say if you can go watch, a college basketball game, please do so. I think if folks came and watched us play, I think their eyes would be really, really opened. Again, obviously we're a Division III school. We don't give any athletic scholarships, but we have really, really good players on our team. Many of which had scholarship level opportunities. They just decided to come to Emory. So go watch those teams play, and you'll get a sense of how good you have to be to play at that level. The weight room is a big thing. That transition from high school to college, the game is much more physical. Everybody's bigger, stronger, and faster. So being able to absorb those bumps, whether it's finishing through contact, getting through screens, not letting people knock you off your spots when you're driving into the rim, all those kind of things can be beneficial. Especially, and this won't necessarily be the case as much in a couple years, but if you're an 18-year-old coming into college basketball, there's some grown men there, right? Like there's some 23, 24, even 25-year-old guys, men playing ball. And there's a big difference between being 18 and 25, right? So that can help you kind of close that gap a little bit. Getting in the weight room. I think in high school, guys don't necessarily understand what it means to like work out and work hard all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm going to the gym to get shots up and get a workout in, I don't need to be in there 2-3 hours. I can get a good workout in 45 minutes if I'm going hard and doing everything game speed.
Right.
Those sort of things that and you want to have less time in college too, right? So you think, oh, I'm not sitting in class from necessarily from 8 to 3 every day. Maybe I only have 2 classes. But you'd be amazed how much that time gets eaten up by having to study. Maybe you got workouts, maybe you got study hall, all those kind of things. So time management, if you can learn to manage your time right now, that's going to be big for you when you get to the next level.
Yeah.
Those are just a couple things that.
Yeah. So let me just take a slight pause just right there and kind of even speak for our local level, right? So we, to your point, go watch a college game, right? So I went out to Edward Waters in Fort Valley last week. Right? And shout out to Coach Huff. They came down here and handled business. I think they got Fort Valley pretty good. But to your point, the speed of the game, the physicality of the game. I know Charles was just recently up at Kennesaw State watching the game. Me and him having a conversation, kind of just telling me what you see what I'm saying? So to your point and kind of echoing that, right? So if you have an opportunity to get out to a game, regardless of where you at, there's colleges all over the place. Here locally in this area, we got Mercer, Fort Valley,
Middle Georgia State's down there. That's NAIA. You got JUCO programs.
Yeah,
so they just went Division II.
Yeah, they're gonna be Division II next year. They're still NAIA.
Yeah. So get out and actually go see a game and kind of get that experience firsthand, because it is eye-opening, right? To understand, right? And don't just look at the game and almost study the game. If that's what your goal is, or that's what your child's goal is, to kind of see the other things versus just watching them go up and down. Look at the size of the players, to your point. Look at the build of the players. Look at the IQ aspect that's required, all of those different things.
Play style is important.
Yeah, and I'll add another thing to that. Watch how efficient the scores are. Like you got to make your moves quick. You get like 2-3 dribbles, you got to go. Like you're not out there, you're not playing ISO ball. At least we don't. We like to move the ball. So
100%.
You got to be efficient with everything you do. So just kind of working on that, like it could be a big help too when you get to the next level. Because a lot of times, you get the guy who's the best player on his high school team, so he could kind of do whatever he wanted in high school, right? He gets to college, well, everybody was the best player in their high school team. So how do you work well with guys that are just as good or if not better than you?
Yeah. So we got a question from Waste for you. Said, Chad, could you elaborate on the athletic aid part for D3, and also kind of give some insight on how the D3 level makes the money work for players to get good financial packages?
Yep.
Well, we'll break it up. So if you can go with that first, and then we'll get to the second part of this question.
Okay, so Division III, NCAA Division III does not offer athletic scholarships. So in any school program that plays at that level, that they can't offer you an athletic scholarship. What you'll do is you'll fill out your FAFSA, and based upon that, the school can give you a financial aid package. So it'll all be based upon need-based aid, what your family income is indicated on the FAFSA. And then there's also the merit aid piece. So based on your GPA test scores, the school may be able to award you some academic aid as a result of that. So you have your need-based plus your academic aid will give you your total financial aid package. So that's going to look different for every family. If your family is more affluent, you maybe don't get as much need-based aid. But maybe you qualify for a bunch of academic aid. And then, or maybe your family is kind of less affluent, so you get a bunch of need-based aid, whether that's like Pell Grant, institutional grants and scholarships. Then you can also stack that with your academic money potentially as well.
Yeah. So the second part, and I think you kind of touched on some of it, but also, are there any other ways other than academics that guys can gain money for D3 level? NIL, grants, work study, etc.
Yeah, so every school is different. For us, and I can give a couple of other examples as well, but for us, our merit aid opportunities are kind of limited. We do have what's called a Woodruff Scholarship Program that I think we give out maybe 25-ish of those every year. But these are young people that got 4.0 GPAs, near perfect test scores. They've written a book. They've started their own business. They're doing research to help cure cancer. Like they're doing like really, really amazing things. So to make yourself competitive, you kind of got to be in that ballpark. As far as like the work study piece, that's going to be based off your FAFSA, whether or not you qualify for work study. And there's a cap on that because those are federal dollars. So I think it's like $2,500 a semester or maybe for the year. So once you've capped out on those work study hours, you can't get any more of that money. There's a potential to get an on-campus job if you have time. That can be difficult. If you're playing college basketball, working at the same time can be really challenging. There are other like outside organizations that give scholarships, and we try to direct kids to tap into those. The Divine Nine, a lot of those organizations give out scholarships to young people. Different businesses, churches, nonprofits, all those sorts of folks will give out scholarships. Now you got to do the research and go kind of seek them out a lot of times, but the folks that do that, I think that they can find some opportunities to take advantage of for sure.
Yeah. So Chadwick is our guy, right? So we were just talking about, I don't know if you were listening before you came on or not, but we were talking about what our circle consists of, and make sure you're building your circle with people that are smarter than you in other areas that can speak to things and all of that, right? Mm-hmm. So you've been on the show several times, right? And kind of was able to give advice and give information on, the Pell stuff and making sure the financial aspect of things and what you should be doing and when you should be doing it. So I just want to kind of point that out to the people as well. You go give Coach Hickson a follow on Twitter. And when he's doing what he has to do as far as coaching and all of those things, he's still dropping jewels and dropping knowledge and putting things out there. Have you done X, Y, and Z? You should be doing things at this time. So this is one of the pieces of our circle that we can kind of lean on as well. And he's always willing to come on to kind of give and share that information as well. So we appreciate you for that, brother.
Thank you. And can I add a couple more things that just kind of pop into my head?
The floor is yours. Hey, I don't know if you've seen it or not, right? But Juke, I think, got a little jealous because he said nobody else got a
I saw that. Yeah.
Right? So based on you having that, the floor is yours, man.
The timeline is kind of shifted a little bit because they redid the FAFSA, so it actually wasn't released until the end of December this year. So that's kind of throwing things off. But yeah, if you're looking to, even if you take the athletics part out of it, if you're just looking to go to college next year, or even thinking about it, go ahead and fill out the FAFSA. It's free. so there's no cost. So go ahead and fill that out. Once you get past the Division I level, those schools are going to be using that information on the FAFSA to try to put a package together for you, because many of them can't offer full athletic scholarships. So that's going to benefit you, regardless if you want to play sports, but even just if you're trying to go to school, get that filled out. Another thing that I think causes a lot of confusion for people is test scores. The NCAA has done away with the SAT, ACT requirements in terms of their eligibility. So a lot of folks have elected not to take them anymore, which is fine. I would actually advise you to take the test. The reason for that is a lot of schools use those test scores to distribute merit aid. So if you're trying to get an academic scholarship or something from a school, they're going to want to see your GPA as well as a test score in order to determine whether or not you qualify for that. So if you don't take the test, you could potentially be missing out on a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do that. And then even some schools will be, just because the NCAA doesn't require for eligibility, it doesn't mean that specific institution doesn't require you to take the test in terms of their admissions process. So I don't think it can hurt you in any way to take those tests. I think it just opens up more doors for you. So I would advise, anyone that's thinking about going to college, thinking about, playing ball at the next level, to take those tests. So that'd be one thing. The other thing would be a lot of conversations sometimes about like the AP versus IB versus dual enrollment, those sort of conversations. Mm-hmm. That's going to be different, for each person, depending upon what you're looking to do. At our school, AP IB probably carries a little bit more weight. And so if you're thinking about going to like an Emory, I don't know, a Harvard or Princeton, those sorts of schools that are super selective, they like the AP and the IB, honestly. So even starting out as a freshman and sophomore, you want to kind of have those things, in your mind. You got to have a plan, right? If you come into high school knowing you want to maybe get to play college ball, you got to plan things out. And that's part of the plan, is having those type of conversations. It probably feels, really early to be having it when you're 13, 14 years old, but you got to do that because, for us, if you're at a school that offers a bunch of AP, IB courses and you haven't taken any, it's going to be really hard for us to recruit you. Mm-hmm. Now, flipping on the other side, if you're looking to go to, an in-state public school, dual enrollment might be better for you. One, because it's going to help you earn a whole bunch of more credits, so you can start off kind of further down the road. And I've seen folks, graduate high school with 60 credit hours, so they're a junior when they start college. So that could be beneficial for you. For us, like, we cap out the number of transfer credits we accept. So we'll have students that took 15 AP classes. They can only bring 4 of them in. So you just got to kind of, again, do the research and figure out what makes the most sense for you and what your plan is. But you got to have those conversations early. One of the things about coaching 17U AAU ball that was most frustrating is I would get these guys in the spring of their junior years, and I'm having these conversations with them, and they look at me like I got 3 heads because they never heard it before. Mm-hmm. It's a problem, and it hurts a lot of young people because they don't start thinking about it. And it's not their fault. I mean, they're the kids. Like the adults, we gotta have those conversations with them because we've been through it, right? We gotta show them the way.
Yeah. Knees, taking care of them knees. So Wasey kind of shouted you out again. Chad's very insightful to the academic and admission side of things of the collegiate level. He came down a few years ago and spoke to some parents on behalf of Georgia State University at Central High School for an event we had. So super knowledgeable. Let me ask you this. So in our area, right, we got the base down here. So we got retired folks that may have things. How does that play into all of this as well, with based on disability and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I think college coaches at the non-Division I level, the ones who like are going to want to stack aid and they're going to be looking for money from wherever they can get it to put the package together for you, right? So I've had a player in the past whose family was mom and dad his dad was in the military, so we're having conversations with coaches, and that's something that I bring up, like, hey, his dad was in the military. That those are funds that they could potentially access in order to make this affordable.
Right.
It makes you more attractive, right or wrong. When your budget is limited, you're trying to find, and you really want a young person to come play for you. You got to pull those dollars from wherever you can get them. And it's money that young person didn't necessarily they don't have to pay it back, right? It's not like they're taking out a loan of some sort, but they have access to those funds through their parents' service. So that makes them more attractive. Getting a Pell Grant, that's money that you don't have to pay back.
Yeah.
If you qualify for a bunch of academic aid, that's money that you don't have to pay back. It's also money that's not tied to your on-court performance. So that's not money that the coach can snatch from you, because you're not playing up to where they want you to be and go, get another player. Those are dollars that are based on, your academic and then also like family income or your parents' record of service. So all that stuff makes you more attractive. Speaking specifically for Georgia, if you're a Hope eligible, that especially for our public schools, man, you're halfway there, because that's less less athletic money they have to give you. So again, it makes you more attractive as a prospect. And there are certain programs that won't recruit you if you're not Hope eligible. So you just have to get those dollars from wherever you can get them from. That's less debt. As somebody who's got a bunch of student loan debt, I don't wish it on anybody.
Right.
So if you get that money from wherever you can get it, it's going to set you up to be more successful when you get out of school, because you won't be tied down by a bunch of debt.
Yeah. Are you still doing the financial aid piece over at Emory?
I do academic advising.
Academic advisor. Okay.
Yeah.
As I like to call it, your civilian job.
My civilian job, right?
Hey, so to kind of switch the tones a little bit, talk about the D3 level, right? So people may hear D3 and think, oh no, that's not competitive enough. It's not this, it's not that. Kind of just school us on what the D3 level, the competitiveness, the nature of it, all of that good stuff.
Yeah, I think a lot of times it's regional, right? And what I mean by that is, if I grow, like Florida doesn't have any Division III schools. So if I grow up in Florida, I don't have any exposure to Division III. So it's not even like necessarily an option or anything that's in my mind.
Right.
Versus if I grow up in New England, there's Division IIIs like on every corner. And so, or like North Carolina, Virginia, there's a ton of Division IIIs in those areas that are really, really high level and really good. So I get exposure to that from a young age. So there's no stigma or anything like that attached with Division III. I think in Georgia we have 6 Division IIIs in the state, but I still think there's not a lot of familiarity around Division III. And again, I don't think there's any once you go towards like middle and South Georgia. It's all like kind of Atlanta. Well, LaGrange is a little bit south from Atlanta, but other than that, it's more so in the northern part of the state. So a lot of folks don't get exposure to it, so they're not aware of it. It's really, really high level. Like any good Division III program is filled with scholarship level players on it. Like we have multiple guys on our team that were scholarship level guys, coming out of high school. And we play scholarship level programs in exhibition season and so forth, and we beat them. We beat 2 Division IIs this year, and have done so in the past. And every year there's a bunch of Division IIIs that beat D2s, sometimes beat even D1s. I think people would be really, really surprised if they came and watched the game. I think they'd be really, really surprised. Like this is like really, really high level basketball, especially when you get to the kind of I'll say the top 25 or so programs.
Right.
Like it's really, 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 really high level.
Yeah. Wasey made a great point there.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Wasn't going to say that, but I agree. Definitely. And
do you guys do a lot with portal guys? Or?
We have right. Not. There's quite a few programs in Division III that have kind of utilized the grad transfer thing and have been successful. We haven't done so at this moment. I think next year's the last year, so then it'll be back to just mainly the 18 to 22 year olds. There won't be any guys that are too much older than that.
Yeah. So talk about the portal a little bit. Just from again, you coaching at the various levels, and I would assume having guys that may have run into not going where they may have wanted to go or something along those lines because of the portal. Let's talk about what the portal kind of means to college sports and specifically college basketball right now.
Yeah, I think it's made it extremely challenging for college coaches for a couple of different reasons. One is roster management. You're basically having to re-recruit your whole entire team every year. That can be challenging. And then you also don't know who's in those folks' ear and what they're telling them. Another thing that I think that college coaches, especially guys at the non-Division I levels, run into is, let's say you've done your homework and you've identified a young person who you feel like is an asset to your program and can be really good at your level. You recruit them. They come, let's say we're at a Division II school. They come to your Division II school. They have a great freshman year. They're rookie of the year in the league. Maybe they make second, third team all conference or something like that. You know that somebody from, I don't know, a low major, mid-major Division I program is going to come try to get that kid and have them transfer, up to that level. So you've invested a lot of time, energy, resources, and so forth in developing that young person, and then they just leave to go to the quote unquote higher level. That I think that's a real thing now, where, and you see it Division I too. If somebody's like player of the year or has a really good year in like a low major conference, we see a bunch of guys that move up to like mid-major, high major levels. It's the same thing.
So let me so just on that, right? So how do you guys as coaches feel when something like that happens?
I mean, I'm all for each young person.
Hey, chat, before you answer that, Charles, give them the motto of the show for 2024.
This is the platform of truth.
That's Unc's. That's Uncle Shay Shay's liquid truth there. But
liquid cognac.
This is platform of truth.
Yeah, so there's we want young people to pursue their dreams and passions and aspirations, right? So if you've always had a dream to play at the Division I level and you have opportunity to pursue that, certainly support that. That may not always be the best decision and the best choice for you.
Right.
Kind of go back to something that Kwesi said, level chasing, right? So I just want to go to a school because it's Division I. That doesn't mean it doesn't mean that the basketball is better, because there's a bunch of non-Division I schools that are better programs and you'll have a better experience than at the Division I level.
Right.
Also doesn't mean it's the best place for you. And another thing I think that gets lost is I see, guys like bouncing from school to school. Like, I hope your credits are going with you when you transfer. Because if they're not, then you're definitely not going to be graduating in a timely fashion. And this, I may be like the old man in the room saying this, but I did at least at one point think that the point of playing college basketball was to get your degree. That's challenging if you're bouncing all over the place and those credits aren't coming with you. Well, so I think that's an important consideration that you have to take in when making these decisions. I don't know that everyone does, but I certainly think it's something that you have to think about. It has to be considered. It's just different now. Like I'm pro player movement and all that, but it has to make sense for you, right? And everybody's situation is different. If you say I want to be a pro, well, you can be a pro from any level. Mm-hmm. I play with guys that played professional basketball when I was in school, and I played against guys that played professional. There's guys that are still playing that I played against. Mm-hmm. So you can get there from any level. That's not I have to be a Division I thing. Again, I think it's just about what type of experience do you want to have. We talked earlier about us like flying, the conference games and things like that. Like it's really cool to be. Granted, it was cold. It's really cool to be, hanging out in Chicago, getting ready to play a college basketball game, or we're going to New York this weekend. So
what about Rochester? It was cool to be in Rochester, wasn't it?
It was cold in Rochester, but it's a cool experience, right?
No.
You get to fly we're not high, and there's programs at higher levels that they take vans to every game.
Right.
Not knocking vans, but like it's cool flying to New York. It's cool flying to Chicago, St. Louis, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and these places. We're staying right downtown.
Yeah.
Like Chicago, we were on like Ontario Street, like right off of Lakeshore Drive.
Right. You might not want to go too far from downtown in Chicago.
They might have stayed in Old Block.
No sir. We're not doing the Steven Jackson thing. No. We're not going to check in and nothing like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna jump back to Kawasi's question here. He said, "So that are the academic requirements the same for transfer portal guys versus incoming freshmen, right?" Meaning,
yeah, it's gonna vary from school to school, and also it may depend on how many years you've been at your other institution. It just depends. You obviously have to meet the academic standards of that school. Like for us, like we're not going to accept somebody that's got like a 3.1 GPA from their school.
Right.
It's going to have to be up to the kind of standard requirements that the Emory has set.
Yeah.
And they also, again, with them, are those credits going to transfer? That can you can lose credits when you transfer from one school to school, and some schools are very, very particular and picky about what credits they accept. And I'd say even some academic departments are like picky about what credits they accept. I'd say typically your kind of STEM, like your maths and sciences, can be computer science, those sorts of things. They can be a little bit pickier in terms of accepting credits because they want you to take those classes at their school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just kind of depends.
Sure it is. Hey, so and then back to like the incoming guys, right? So understanding that guys may feel they have to go at a lower level and then at some point try to get to a upper level, and if you're giving away too many of the secrets, don't say anything, right? Blink twice, as they say. But is that part of the recruiting conversation?
I don't think so. What I would say is like,
well, are some guys coming in saying, "Hey, this is where I'm trying to get to, so I'm doing this," but not saying I'm going to leave, but you know what I mean?
I know for sure that there's some guys that walk into a situation saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna be here a year and then transfer up," and then they get there and they realize, "Oh, I'm not as good as I thought." Maybe I ain't going nowhere, or I'm not going to be able to transfer up. I've seen that recently with guys. I think that If you're going into a situation thinking about leaving, I think you're setting yourself up for failure. I think you got to stay in the moment, take it day by day. It is a big jump to go from high school basketball to college basketball, no matter what level you're at.
Yeah.
Again, everybody is bigger, stronger, faster. The game is faster. It's more physical. Like everybody, like you can get away with stuff at high school that you can't get away in college. Like maybe you're not playing proper help side defense in high school. You don't do that in college. Some dude is dropping 6-7 threes on you because you're not closing out fast enough. Or you don't close out with high hands. The dude shoots it in your face. So you close out of control. He blows by you and goes and dunks on your teammate. We had one of those today. Yeah, it's just different. And then when you kind of starting over in a way, right? You've been like the top dog, you're at the top of the totem pole, then you go to college and there's guys that have been there 2-3 years and they know they know what the coach's expectations are, they know all those sorts of things that you're just coming, they know how to balance their academics and athletic responsibilities. Right. They've been through the grind, right? They know how to deal with the season and the fatigue and how you kind of get worn down at times. You haven't been through that. And I think every freshman at some point hits a wall.
And that's what I was going to ask you about. So when these guys are hitting the wall, what do you guys as coaches kind of how do you rejuvenate these guys and kind of help them through that process? Because now it's definitely more games, right? And the travel is something else that you have to factor in and throw in. So at some point it's going to happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what does that process look like for you guys as coaches?
Yeah, I think you have to keep the lines of communication open, right? So you got to always be talking to your guys. They got to know they can come talk to you, but you also got to be observant. And if you do that, you notice that you can see when a guy may be down, or you can tell he's tired, or maybe starting to get worn down. Have those conversations with them. We lift and whatnot throughout the year to kind of help our guys in terms of maintenance. So we're doing all those kind of things. But again, we're really meeting with them and trying to build a relationship with them so they know they can come to us. But also so we know them, so we can kind of pick up on those things, right? And try to help have those conversations with them. And it may not necessarily be physical health, right? It might be a mental health thing. Maybe they're homesick. They haven't seen their family in a couple months. Because for us, our guys get there in August. We have a fall break in October where they sometimes go home, but some guys don't go home. So they may go from August until December before they see their family. Right. And that can be a struggle for some folks, especially if you've never been away from home before, right? So all those kind of things, it's going to be different for each young person. But that's on us because when they come to us, right, we've essentially they're under our charge. We have to make sure they're in a good spot to be successful and help them out if they're struggling.
Well, you got a position group that you work with?
I do a lot of stuff with our wings. Nothing too specific, but yeah, the wings on our team.
Well, if you need me and Charles to come up there to show them some stuff, just let us know.
Come on, man, hop up. Come on, 75. Hey, we need some shooting. Yeah, we definitely need some shooting.
Coach.
Trying to get that team 3-point percentage up.
Hey,
call me Remington 22.
I'm back in 2 shoes, so you just let me know.
Oh, you better than me. I'm done. I don't play ever.
I don't play that. I don't move a lot, but you need spot up shooting.
I'm a passer and a rebounder. In non-live action, in drills, like when y'all start going up and down, I'm good. I
got it.
I go over here and watch.
I teach closeouts and why they should close out.
See, I can't
I'm a shooter, baby. You should close out because of this.
Hey, at this point, I can tell you better than I can show you.
Right, yeah, come over here. Let's watch some film. Let's sit down and watch some film.
Wait a second, can you give the audience a little background info on your playing career before you get off?
Yeah, so I'm a Gwinnett County product. I graduated from Berkmar High School back in 2005. I'm in like the Lou Williams era. Like we're in the same graduating class. I actually play eighth grade ball together. Um, so kind of my story is one of the reasons why I do what I do. So I graduated from high school in May 2005. I didn't have any next level opportunity. I was like your standard all county, all region level player. I wasn't like super elite, but I'd say I was above average. Again, like all county, all region type. I didn't have any next level opportunities. So I actually went to the University of West Georgia just as a regular student for my freshman year. I played intramurals. I would like work out every day. I knew I wanted to play. I just had to find somewhere to go. I found Oxford College of Emory University, which is a 2-year part of Emory. It's out in like the Covington area. So I went there for my sophomore year, and I was there for 2 years. It's JUCO ball. So we used to play. A lot of these schools aren't JUCO. Like Middle Georgia used to be a JUCO. They were a JUCO when I was in school, so we would play them. ABAC, which is coming back. Abraham Baldwin, they used to be JUCO. College of Coastal Georgia used to be a JUCO. We play them. Georgia Perimeter used to be really, really high level JUCO. We play them. So did that for 2 years. Had a good 2 years. Two-time All-American. Was all-time leading scorer at the school. After that, I went to the Atlantic campus and played for 2 years at Emory. And then I graduated, the Atlantic campus at Emory. And then I graduated in 2010. So, and I was done.
So you was getting buckets, huh?
A little bit.
All-time leading scorer in there, real smooth.
Real smooth, real casual, like yeah, nothing serious. Nothing serious.
Had a pretty good career. I had a great experience. My first time getting on a plane was because of basketball. Like prior to 2007, I think it was. I'd never been on a plane before.
Right.
When I was at Oxford, we got to go to Dallas to play in a tournament, and then obviously when I got to Emory, I'm going to New York, Boston, all these places. Like I got to go down to like Times Square in New York, which I'd seen on TV 100 times, but like just being there was like just really cool.
Yeah.
Went to Chicago, got to walk around. All these different St. Louis, you see the arch and like the stuff you see on TV, right? But man, it's right there.
Yeah. Beautiful city.
Hey, St. Louis, Charles stomping ground.
Yeah, I didn't know that. We were just up there last weekend.
Yeah.
We went there and played Washington, St. Louis.
You don't ever hear him say that? He'd be like, I like the way you do that, right? Say it, Charles.
Over there?
Yeah, my
brother-in-law
is from East St. Louis, so he's kind of from that area as well.
East Boogie. Yeah. So I'm not from St. Louis. It's kind of like, so I lived some of my adult life in that time frame, but I grew up I'm from the Boot Hill, baby, the country of the Boot Hill. Country. Yeah.
Hey, so Chad, next time we in the gym together, let's get a game of horse going.
No, you got it. You got it. We're good. Retired. I retired in what was that? Well, that's not true. I played since then, but like officially, I retired in February 2010. So I'm coming up on my 14-year anniversary.
Horse ain't playing. It's just shooting from certain spots.
We'll see.
Yeah, let's get that crack.
I don't know. I still got some dunking legs, so I might be able to do some.
I don't.
I still get up a little bit.
I'm like New Edition. You can count me out.
Yes, sir. I'm with you. I'm good.
So if I do 6 dunks, I win, huh?
You just do one, you win.
Exactly. Hey, you make an attempt, you win.
I ain't getting a. Yeah, I was looking at the comment. Yeah, Berkmar won in 99, 2000, and 2001.
Don't do that. That's still a sore spot for me.
That's before my time. I was in the seventh and eighth grade. So that's a sore spot for me. They beat my beloved Demons in 99. Almost, I think they almost three-peated because I think in '98 we lost when we had Tony Akins. I think we did we lose in the state championship game?
I think they lost in the finals.
I think
they lost
so.
in the finals with Tony Akins.
Yeah. So could have three-peated. Actually, and then the coach of that team, Coach Boyd, he actually just recently passed away. Yeah. Yep, that's right, Quasi. They lost Savannah. That's right. That's what I was thinking. Yep. So we were just okay. Honestly, when I was in high school, there was a whole bunch of stuff going on, but then like Coach Phillips is there now. He's got it rolling now. They've been really good last few years. They lost the state championship twice too. I think they lost to Milton one year, and then I think they lost to maybe Norcross or somebody the other year.
So
that year that they eliminated Wasting them, I want to say they lost. I mean, they beat Kwame Brown them in the state championship.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he Glen Academy, right?
Yes, we actually beat Kwame his junior year to get to the state finals.
Yeah, and that Bergmar team was loaded.
No, we didn't. We beat him in the Elite Eight, and we beat Campbell in the Final Four.
Gotcha.
That year to get to the state finals.
Yeah.
And Bergmar actually beat Westside with Gerald Fitch. That same
year. I remember him. He played at Kentucky. Is he at Central? Is he still at Central Georgia Tech?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's right. I remember watching him.
So what do you see Georgia basketball like? A lot of people saying it's on the uprise and has been for the last couple of years. What are your thoughts on it? Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's on the rise. I think we're here. It's really good. It's really high level. I mean, I would put it up with any state or area. Honestly, when you include the whole state, there's a lot of talent here. I think there's a lot of talent that gets overlooked as well. What y'all talk about, and I've talked about. Atlanta is not the only place where good basketball players are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So are you out on a recruiting trail?
We haven't been. I think once the season ends, we'll be out. Once the travel ball season gets started, especially I'd say definitely in July, maybe a little bit before that, since there's a lot of like local stuff going on. But I'm gonna probably be focusing on like trying to find Georgia guys maybe that are good fits and see if Emory's a good fit for them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. If as far as kind of piggybacking off of Charles' question, as far as seeing the different styles and levels of basketball and all that type of stuff. I mean, comparing to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a transparent person. I mean, you guys can go and look on our roster. We don't have any Georgia guys on our team. We got guys from all over the country, but we don't have anybody from Georgia. And that's not necessarily for trying. We've definitely tried.
Right.
But there can be obstacles to that. From like a college admission standpoint, it can sometimes be easier for a school from another state to get a kid from Georgia than we can. Just because college admissions is a weird thing. Like if you go to a school and there's 75 kids from your school that apply to Emory, and if we were to rank them in terms of academic credentials, if you're in the bottom half of that 75, right, that's really hard for us to overcome versus someone from another state where there aren't as many kids that have from that school that have applied there. It could be easier for them to get that student admitted.
Yeah. So you guys do NIL stuff?
I don't think we have any guys doing it. I mean, we certainly have we have the resources and support in place. But I don't think we have anybody doing anything. There's definitely some Division III programs that do though. I know like Hampton Sydney, like DJ Wright, who's from I think Greensboro, right? I think he does some stuff like the Bojangles up there. And I think they got a couple other guys who do stuff. We don't at the moment. But I think it's coming. That's just it's a part of the college basketball landscape now.
Yeah. Well, like I always put out here, I got some eligibility. So we need a locker room guy.
You're a good locker room guy. We might need a locker room guy.
A good locker room guy.
Yeah.
Well, you got KP is trying to get recruited as well. You got Cam now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I still have a couple years of eligibility. So
Now, if you talking about locker room janitorial services, Kenny, your guy.
just saying.
We need all the help we can get. So
Hey, buddy, say less, as the kids say.
whatever help you can.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what, Chad?
Charles, the word of the day. Don't hate on me.
Yeah. You know what though, Chad? If I could get in the game free, I'd happy to go in there and clean locker room just to watch games, man.
Oh, our games are free. We don't charge.
Y'all don't charge? I might have to get up to one.
Yeah.
I might have to make a trip.
They got nice facilities, as I remember as well.
They do. We played a tournament there before.
Yeah, like on the radar used to have a tournament.
It was real nice. Very nice.
Pool, nice swimming pool, you guys.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right next to the gym. Yep. Yeah, we're in conference season now. So everything is Friday, Sunday. I know y'all won't be able to make Fridays because y'all will be playing, but we play Sundays at noon when we're at home.
At noon, man, I can go up there and get me some papados and enjoy myself.
Yep. So Fridays, our women go at 5:30. We go at 7:30, and then on Sundays we flip and we go first. So we go at noon and they go at 2.
Right.
I might have to make a
That's
trip.
something we gotta check out. I gotta make a trip.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Georgia, we have every level, right? So it's good for the kids to get out and they can see every level of college basketball. We got high major, mid major, low major, D2, D3, NAIA, JUCO, NCCAA, all of it's in Georgia.
So I'm gonna ask this question for Charles, an important question. What kind of food y'all got up there?
Oh yeah.
Talking about at the games?
Concessions got to be right.
Yeah, the concessions.
Oh man, that's an area of growth for us. That's an area of growth.
Man,
I got some nachos at least.
That's an area of growth for us. We still got some work to do with the concessions. On Sundays, Fridays they do. We start doing like kind of these little tailgate type setups where. So like our game we just had on Friday, it was really really great crowd. A bunch of people just came out, but they had some motivation to come out.
So on Sundays you got to be a fan to come up on Sundays.
Sundays you got to be a fan typically.
Hey, it's cool, brother. I know if I go up there, I'm going to Papados or Copeland's, one of the two.
Yeah, I get some. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I ain't been there in a long time.
Get some good eats.
I was up there last week. I think last week. Like a half fried chicken.
Yeah. Ain't stopping nothing over here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on up. Yeah, Sundays are good, and like I said, our league is really good this year. Really, really good. So it's a good chance to see some high level basketball.
All right, I'm gonna check y'all schedule out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. So, all right, brother. I ain't gonna hold you forever, man. We know you got to get to it. Before you get out of here, though, tell us the biggest misconception about Division III basketball.
I'll give you two. I'll say one that it's not affordable. I'd say you got to go through the process before you find that out. If you log onto a school website and look at that sticker price, the numbers they're really high. Like I think ours is in the low 80s. Very few people pay that. So if you go through the process of submitting your financial aid and all that, get that real number before you rule it out or make any sort of final decision. That's why it's important to do everything as early as possible so you have that information sooner rather than later, and then you can make the best possible decision.
Right.
So that'd be the first thing. The second thing is that just because I'm not on athletic scholarship, folks assume that the guys aren't as good or can't play, and that is the furthest thing from the truth. Like I said, we play scholarship programs every year and beat them, and there's a bunch of other Division IIIs that do so as well. Right. And then there's also a bunch of programs that won't play us, which that doesn't get talked about a lot. But there's a lot of programs. There's a lot of good D3 programs that can't get D1s to play them. There's a lot of good D2 programs that can't get D1s to play them. and so forth. So there's really good basketball at all levels of college basketball.
Yeah. So, all right, man. Look, so don't be surprised if you see us sitting in the stands.
Come on, man. It's free. So we're gonna work. Let me know when you coming so we can have some food out for you. For you. Nobody else. That's an area of growth for us. We got to work on that, but yeah, we'll have something for you, KP, and you too, Charles.
There it is.
You didn't say you were coming. So you didn't say you were coming. Because I got to take care of KP. That's my light skinned brother.
That's right.
No, just because they hating on my 5'10"ness, don't mean I ain't gonna come and support.
Come on. Yeah, actually, and I think I had texted you when we played Swanee, because we played against Rashawn. I don't know if we're playing them next year, but he played pretty well against us.
Right.
He played well today, scored 19, shot the ball well.
Mm-hmm.
5 for 8 from the field.
Yep.
Wow.
And like that, there's a bunch of kids that probably had never heard of Swanee until he went there, right? So and that's a really, really good school. They went to the tournament last year. The NCAA tournament last year because they won their conference tournament. Yeah, so a lot of opportunities out there that our young people need to know about. It's just a matter of finding the place that's the best fit for you.
That's it.
There it is. Well, as always, my light-skinned brother, it's always good to see you, man, and chop it up with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Definitely, man. And like we always say, whenever you need this platform or you want to jump on or get it off your chest or need a place of truth, you have us here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Look, don't mess with Charles. Hey, man, well, good luck on the rest of the season. And
yes,
truthfully, don't be surprised if we'll hit you up if we come up or whatever.
Yeah, please do. Absolutely.
But
make sure y'all get taken care of.
Yes, sir.
So all we got to do is say your name, and we got the VIP treatment.
I'm not quite on that level yet. That's another area of growth. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. But yeah, we'll make sure y'all get taken care of.
All right, man. Take care. Be safe, man.
All right. Bye.
Yep.
Later.
Good old Chadwick.
Always good to see Brother Chadwick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
A lot of gems he be dropping. A lot of knowledge.
Hey, and he's always in the gym.
Oh,
I
always.
pop the places, and I'm like, hey.
Yes.
But like when Cameron Malik was small, and y'all was on the other side when we played at Emory.
Yeah.
He had the Atlanta Lightning in.
Yeah.
Yep. He sure did.
Yep. So
that's how.
That's been a while. Oof.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So that's how far we go back.
Yeah, It's been a minute.
He's invested in the movement forward of the game.
He has, man.
Yeah.
He has
paid his dues as a player and getting his experience as a coach, man. So happy for him.
Yep. Absolutely. That was good stuff, man. That's a
lot of information.
A lot of information, a lot to intake. But if there's something for viewers out there, is there something that didn't get covered, you guys want more information on, definitely hit us up, let us know, and we'll see if we can get some answers for you.
There you go. And maybe go back and rewatch the show to pick up some nuggets.
That too.
They're gonna do that.
Questions as well.
They gonna do that. They gonna find chat with on Twitter, Facebook, and hit them up. Just like they're gonna do Brad.
Well, probably so, but the platform is here.
Hey, and that's okay.
And that's okay. I guess.
Right.
That's why we here.
That's right.
That's why we're
That's
here.
why we here.
Yeah.
All good,
Yeah.
man. Hey, so I'm so look like Kansas City is up by 2 on the Bills in the fourth quarter with 14 minutes to go.
All right, butts. Y'all better straighten up.
Get
Just a
right.
little bit straight, then.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about high school basketball, man. We ain't hit on that yet.
We did, man. Let's talk about it. The mighty Hoco Bears have run back to back.
You right, Wasted. You right, Wasted. We just here so we don't get fined.
Talk about it, Waste. Talk about it, Waste. Hey, and while we're speaking about big Wasted, low Waste has been showing up.
Yes.
Up at Georgia Tech, man. Definitely doing his thing. Definitely happy for him. Everything coming to fruition for him, and he's trusted the process and stuck to it, and he's shining right now. Salute.
And that's what
Yep.
ride looks like.
Yes.
Well, it is, but salute to the best Reeves in the house, as I call her. Again, with wasted, reports. I'm hearing great things about old Casey. Yeah, man, hearing great things about old Casey. Proud of her, man. I am super proud of her. She got the dog in her.
Oh yeah.
Hey, and especially shout out to Taylor and Leia and
the commitment.
The young ladies.
and TT.
Yeah.
Talia agree on their commitment to Talladega. Good job, ladies.
Yeah.
Good job. Great job.
Yeah, we're proud of you. We see the growth. Coach T. Wasey, y'all keep doing the tremendous job that y'all are doing over there.
Yeah.
And getting those girls to the next level.
Definitely.
And, just keep doing your thing over there, brother. It doesn't go unnoticed.
Definitely. Hey, but I do want to talk about or bring up before we jump into stuff, another up and coming baller in the Brooks household.
Oh, there.
Got 2 of them.
Rose.
Oh, Kaylin Rose Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Kaylin Rose Brooks. I'm more proud of I told her this the other day. I'm more proud of her effort and what she did out there on the floor. No, she didn't score. No, she didn't. She had no spectacular plays or this, that, and the other. But her effort, her commitment to learning. This is her first time playing since she's been 5 years old. So with her commitment and with her getting out there, she knows everything to do.
Right.
But it's just the reps. She got to get more reps. With what she's doing. And thing about her is like I say, her commitment, her grind. She leaves basketball practice at the middle school. She got cheer practice after that. She had basketball game this week. Cheer tournament, cheer competition this weekend. So I'm just proud of her. Like I say, her efforts. And what she showed me that she wants to learn. I was kind of skeptical about it, about seeing her play. And I don't say too much. I stand around and watch her play. Because they got to go home with me, so I can't coach them during the game and then coach them in the car. I just stand back and let them play. And I did have to tell her get out of the lane because she got probably about 4 or 5 3-second calls. But other than then, she did well. She did well. I was actually proud of her, man. And can't wait to see her continue to grow throughout the season.
Yeah. No, congratulations to her, man.
Yes.
Excited. I'm not gonna say I won't be able to see her play this year, but championship game I'll be able to see her play.
Oh, I'll be able to see her Thursday.
Yeah, Charles will see her Thursday.
Y'all, where y'all at? Y'all coming over that Thursday?
I think seventh grade
so.
coming
Yeah, I
over
think,
there.
yeah, seventh grade. I think we had one of Rob's.
They actually got some good girls. Her team is not bad. I watched them, and they're not bad at all.
So I might be able to see them in the championship. They make it there.
I mean, I don't know what everybody else has.
Right.
So,
all right. Well, good. And then my main man, AJ, little AKA little Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Hey, when I seen that picture, I was like, yo.
The headband.
Bro, so let me tell you.
What's that, knee sleeve?
Yes. So let me tell you how I found out he had it on. So when he gets to the game, he already got his sweats and stuff on.
Yeah.
He gets to the game, takes his pants off. He got it on. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't saying nothing to him. Just let him play. Just dress how you want to dress. Put on whatever you want to put on, bro. But I appreciate that way. So you ain't have to stick around for that. You stuck around and watched him play. But I'm telling you, he knows what to do. He's AJ. He did good. He scored first game. He scored 13 points. Second game he scored 3 points. But he did some things in the second game. He passed the ball well. So I mean he's growing. Yeah. He got some footage. But he's doing things and gradually taking on the game, man. He's around those big kids so much, but I tell you this, Wasted got a nephew now. That's a dog as well. And they're both in the same age group. So they gonna be two to see right here in years to come. Okay. I'm anxious to see both of their growth. We gonna start a group with them two this year.
Yeah.
And along with Jared's youngest one, Agus. Yeah. Did I break up?
No, you froze, but we can hear you.
Oh Lord.
Oh, there you go.
Did I break up? Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna start a little group with them this year. And throw them on out there. I think they are ready, ready for the challenge. I think they are ready to get their feet wet, and get acclimated to, what it is to play the game of basketball,
right.
Without a lot of the restrictions. Staying inside the 3-point line. Can't be at over half court. You got to play in the half court. Just up and playing on the big goals.
Right.
So for them to get acclimated with that type, bringing them along slow. It's all development for them. So I'm just anxious. Anxious to see their growth, and it's a lot of good kids out there in that age group.
Development and having fun goes a long way.
Right. It ain't to me. It ain't about wins and losses to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some anyway.
Right.
All right, but that ain't the attitude they gonna have, right? Because they ain't gonna get accustomed to losing. But it ain't about wins and losses. It's about growth and development for me, and that's just me. They gonna play their right age group. They're gonna be third grade.
Yep.
I'm just saying they're gonna play the right age group. They're gonna be third grade, and we're gonna develop them and rock and roll with it.
Talk about it.
Without evidence. So
good, man. Good. Hey, so are they gonna play each other?
Actually, they on two different sides of the
division.
Of divisions, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So both of them had good games. Both of them did things really well. Both of them are, one thing I can tell you about both of them are very vocal. Both of them know the game of basketball to to that. Now, I'm not saying that their IQ is just off the charts, anything like that, but they know they've been around the game of basketball to know, certain things.
Yeah.
Like Waste's little nephew. He went to make a layup and got fouled. Immediately got up and walked to the line.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of those kids, you have to tell them, hey, come line up right here.
Right.
Like, just little stuff like that, and AJ, telling people where to go and seeing people cutting and hit the open man, cutting, and just some of that stuff is just they've been around.
They know how to go to the table and check in.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I got some 7th graders that don't know.
Hey, you got some high schoolers that don't.
Right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. They had a joker try to run in the game. That's not just get up and just run right in the game. And the referee blowing the whistle like, oh, go out. No. Yeah. So I mean, it's I'm proud of him, man. It's good to see him. Good to see him, man. And like I say, both kids got good parent. And I ain't saying that because AJ's mine. He got a good. His mom all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She all right. I ain't say that too loud, so she can. But and like I say, no waste in his, and knowing his brother a little bit, relationship with him, and know it's so, and then Jared, man, just gonna try to get this thing rolling with them, bring them on up through the program, and just make it happen.
No, that's exciting stuff, man. That's exciting.
Yeah, man.
So, like I said, I know the mighty Hoko Bears won 2 region games this weekend, man. So I think that makes us 4-2 on the region now. Played Tiff down at Tiff. Well, actually, played Lee down at Lee. We lost that game. Then we played Tiff Friday, and then Northside Saturday. So shout out to Reggie. Had his guys ready to play as always. It's always a tough game playing against those guys. Had his middle school kids in there. He's building that culture, bringing them in. He told me Friday night he had the elementary kids in there. He's trying to incorporate and seeing where kids are going to be funneled and kind of letting them see what that experience is like over there. Had a DJ in there. The music was going. It felt pretty good in there. I said, oh, am I in Northside or am I Warren Robins? Now, and I'll wait for Charles to get back, but old Tiff County had the music rocking down there too.
Did they?
Yeah, I want to say Charles gave it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
He gave it an 8 out of 10, man. But like I said, we was able to get a couple wins. We got a little break coming up. I think we don't play again to the 30th.
See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. The slander and hate continues.
What happened?
I just get a text message from Cameron Perkins. And this man said, man, we ain't nowhere near the same height. AJ closer to me than you. You know what I'm talking about?
Perk, no hate, man.
Yeah, man.
No hate.
Do it, Perk. Oh, man, you know better. You know better than that. Charles, you heard that?
Oh, I missed.
Man, Cam just texted me I ain't nowhere near the same height to him. AJ closer to him than me.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Hey, Charles,
man,
I was telling Tat that you gave you rated Tiff pretty high on the atmosphere.
I did. Tiff has great atmosphere. I'll be honest with you, man. When we go play in South Georgia, I haven't been disappointed with the atmosphere thus far.
Okay.
So Tiff and Lee, Tiff got a whole man. Look, if you over 35 and you go to a Tiff game, you gonna enjoy yourself. I put it like that, right? So most of the ones that come see the games is probably our demographic between 30 and 40, aunties and uncles and well, I ain't gonna say grandmas and granddaddies, but could be. I don't know. It's new generation. But yeah, I enjoyed myself.
And I told him Reggie had that thing moving too.
Reggie had it moving a little bit. I said, all right, Reggie. All right, I see you.
So how was the atmosphere?
I must say it was pretty good.
Yeah.
He did a good job, man.
It was hospitable over there.
It was very hospitable to his point.
Felt comfortable.
It was
cozy.
The cheerleaders were cheering.
Yeah.
The players were playing. The music was going. It was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't try out the concession stand that day. I didn't get a chance to go to the concession stand and rate the.
Reggie was shaking hands and kissing babies, as they say.
Like literally. So he brought out the 7th, 8th grade. He brought out the 7th, 8th grade boys and girls from Thompson and Northside at halftime. He is doing what a coach trying to keep his pipeline together is doing.
That's what I told you.
Kudos.
Yeah. It felt good. It felt good over there, Reggie. We appreciate it.
Okay.
I tell you, Reggie, whoever y'all got at the door, she don't play with them tickets now.
Play no games. Zero games.
Well, both said he almost had to buy another ticket.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Hey, Ty, you know how that go, fan. If you hit your ticket, you hit the view, but if you actually hit it, like they supposed to hit it, you look at that. She looked at Bo a little crazy.
Hey. Who was at the door, Reggie?
No.
She don't play no games.
She take her job serious.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at her. Accountability. She gives it. She gonna get it right.
But
yeah, we
I know y'all had some big games this weekend.
Yeah, we played Union Grove on Tuesday.
So he said
Dr. Walker. Okay. Yeah, we played Union Grove on Tuesday. Eagles Landing on Friday and Veterans on Saturday. 3 big games.
3-0, right?
Huh?
Y'all went 3-0?
Yeah, went 3-0. Kids are playing well. They're showing toughness. I can say that. Went down by 10. With Eagles Landing on Friday, and they could have folded. It could have came down possession and took possessions off defensively, or take bad shots offensively. Just trying to get it back. Right. But they didn't. They kept it poised. Got stops. Scored and played mentally tough.
Right.
And that was that's one of our proud moments right there in that game. That mentally they played well.
Right. Good.
Then the Veterans game, that game's back and forth. Finished that game
99 91 or something like
that. 99-91, and we missed about 15 free throws. So we played well. We weathered the storm. We made runs. They made runs, which we all know basketball is getting runs. And so it was a good game.
Hey, so we all got to text Brother Bruce, who was under the weather today, so he wasn't able to join us on the show today. But he wished us well on the show. But he also added, but I will say Warner Robins was not going to let us get out of there with a victory. Wink.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you're on the other side of that L. I mean, you got, and that's what happens when you're on the other side of the L. Man.
So we gotta wait. We gotta wait for him to come back and let us know what the environment and the hospitality was like.
Right.
But go ahead.
I tell you this, it was a clean sweep on the boys' side.
Yeah.
Won every game. But you know, that's what happens when you're on the other side of the L. You know, it's the Revs and it's this, that, and the other.
Hey, man.
Hey, we missed 15 free throws.
You know, Bruce ain't gonna waver at all.
I'm waiting on him. I ain't either.
So
we got a big,
What y'all got coming up?
We got Dutchtown on Tuesday. I don't know who we got on Friday. And then we got Northside. On Saturday.
Where y'all got at home or where?
Yeah. All these games are home.
Okay.
oh, might come out to that one. I don't think we got nothing on Tuesday.
Yeah. They ain't doing that. That's a big region matchup. We are now currently 5-3 in the region. We tied with Eagles Landing right now at 5-3. Jones County is 6-2, and Dutchtown is 6-0. I want to say right now in the region. So all of these games are critical games coming down the stretch right here. And so
Cubby said y'all you and Jack coached y'all tails off this weekend or Friday night.
Well, yeah, we are. I always say, and we say it, and we always say this to the kids. We ain't changing how we don't change how we coach.
Right.
But you know, you have to change the play, and they changed their mindset in their play. Like I said, we went down 10.
Yeah.
We could have easily folded, and I mean when we went up there and we went down by about 10, and game just got right out of hand as soon as we went down by 10. But today was not today, but Friday was a different focus, a different attitude. So
yeah,
man, just proud of the kids, man. Appreciate that, Cubby.
All right, that's good stuff, man. Cubby in Spygate over there, ain't he?
You ain't lying, Cubby. You just gonna show Dutchtown all I'm saying. Hey, that's a good shot. Hey, that's a good shot though, Cubby. I like that.
Cubby said
this. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he did. I like that shot too, Cubby, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Cubby. I like that shot right
now. Shout out to Cubby Lee. Shout out to G shot it. He's in the building. G shot it. Corey Barnes was in the building. Listen, I want to give a shout out to the House and Home Journal reporter Clay Brown. Now, you want to talk about that does a jam up job? He is on it.
Right. Okay.
He is on it, and he was actually in Union Grove when we played up there. And if you go on Twitter and you follow Clay Brown on Twitter, he's gonna give you almost play by play.
Really?
I'm a thread from the game. Yeah, he does a great job of covering. He does a great job of covering those kids, man. And I'm really proud about that, man. Build your brand.
Back tomorrow, live. I think he's gonna have Coach from Baldwin on.
Baldwin coach.
Yep. Ben Smith.
Yes, Reggie does. You're right. He does a great job of covering all of us. He does, man. I'm telling you, he does a great job, man. He does a great job.
Yeah, Coach Ben Smith out of Baldwin doing a bang up job as well with those boards out there.
Good. So, yeah, man, it's
And Leia Gray. And speaking of Leia, she'll be on that tomorrow too.
She'll be on that tomorrow.
And she better not be. And she better not be on that stutter neither.
Congratulations again to her on her commitment.
Yes,
Right.
17-2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, people, it was great. It's time to go.
Couldn't have said it better, my friend.
Hey, so again, man, go out and support. I think we're advocates of that. Go support your local high schools. Go support your middle school kids. Go out and enjoy it, right? Let's not get so wrapped up with the process that we miss out on supporting and enjoying our kids as they go through this process. Those are my words of wisdom for the day.
My words of wisdom is I got to get some Beijing because I got too much gray hair.
Well, I mean, now that you're getting taller.
Yeah, man. I got. Hey, the taller that I get, the darker my hair gonna be.
All right, that's what's up. Juke, we love you too, brother. Yeah. All right. You know, those are your words of wisdom, so I can't.
Yes.
I can't go against it because I'll be a hater.
Yes. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
But attack. Tomorrow is Monday, the beginning of the week. Attack the week. Be greater than yesterday. Tomorrow, and Chess, you are super late.
Chess, we're about to go.
What's up? Go, Chess. Put us in the group text, big dog.
Yeah, we about to be out of here. Shutting it down.
What up, Chess? I heard you got Chess causing some controversy over at the rec, from what I understand.
Already?
I seen a post, man. You know, I see these posts, and then in my head I was like, "Dang, oh, for real?" Because it's what's that saying, Charles? It's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it, huh?
This is true.
Chess, they did it too, brother. Don't let them fool you.
Just didn't work out the same.
Lord.
It didn't work out, Chess. Don't let them fool you, Chess. They did it too.
That I'm telling you, that's why I'm a shout. That's why I'm a shadow mine from all that mess. I'm telling you, I'm a shadow mine from all that mess. He ain't gonna be nowhere around any of that mess. He's gonna be right up on it. I'm playing daddy ball.
Listen, Chess.
Call it right now, Chess.
Chess.
You ain't even got to wonder.
I know you just got here, Chess. But this is a place of truth. They did it too.
I'm telling you, I'm keeping mine from around all that mess. He gonna be right up under me. Yeah, he ain't gonna be no.
Hey,
too many agendas.
It's cool when they do it. So
we just gonna stay over here in our little corner and just yeah. Like Jay-Z said, I'm like a dog. I never speak,
but they understand.
But I understand. That's right. I understand.
Yes, sir. Hey man, so good show. Good transition. We haven't used that today. Good transition, guys.
Yeah.
Stay up, Chess.
Yeah.
Chess said they try to get the rule book.
Be strong, man. Y'all keep
try to get the rule book on my man.
Stay strong, Chess. They did me the same way when I was coaching that league with my nephew. Whatever they doing, I know exactly what you're going through, my brother.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
But yeah, man, it's always gonna be something, man. It's always gonna be somebody that got an opinion. Let them have it. Keep doing what you're doing. If it's working out for you. But with that, I just want to say peace.